Hello viewers, welcome to our YouTube channel Learn to Infinite. This is Dr. Deepa Lakshmi. So in today's episode, we are going to see the most important how to prepare for your examinations. Whether it's going to be your board examinations or university examinations or competitive examinations. Whatever type of exams, when you hear the name exam, definitely some sort of fear will enter into your mind, right? So how to get rid of that fear and how to be more competitive and more confident in facing these type of examinations. So in today's video, I'll be giving you small tips in handling these type of examinations. Okay? So first and foremost is preparation for your examination. So many students will be the last minute preparators, right? So when the examination, they will be preparing for their examinations only after getting their timetable. So will it work out? To an extent. If you just want to pass your examination or just want to clear the examination without bothering about your marks, that last minute preparation might work out for some students. But for some students, they will be getting examination fever and that will actually be giving you a negative result. So start preparing for your examinations at least a month before your exams. So nowadays in all the schools and colleges, they are giving the working pattern, the semester working pattern or the examination working pattern where the students in well advance know their examination dates. So after completing the syllabus, so whenever you are completing a chapter, you have a separate notebook, maintain that as a hints notebook, okay, where instead of if suppose I am reading a page or reading 10 pages, okay, in my hints notebook, that 10 pages will comprise an abstract of a paragraph such that when I am revising that paragraph, I can be able to recollect all 10 pages. So your in preparation should be in such a way, it must be very crisp and all the important keywords must be covered in that in notebook. So first start preparing your ins. That should not be done before a month. That should be done in each and every day when your professor or your teacher completes that particular concept or syllabus. Okay. So this is the initial first level and this is the preparatory level and most important level of preparing your ins. So this ink notebook will not only be useful for your examination, say board examination or first semester examination or second semester examination, even when you need to revise in your higher studies, instead of going through the book, you can take your hint notebook where you yourself is the sole author of that hint book and it will be very easy for you to revise. Okay. So the first step is hint preparation. So maintain a separate notebook for that along with the dates. And second one is, suppose if it is a mathematical concept or physics concept or physics or chemistry, you need to work on it. So some students will learn mathematics. Mathematics is not a subject to learn, you have to work it out. Instead of working it out, they started learning. They will be starting each and every step, they will be starting learning and they will be memorizing the steps. So that will be useful maybe for 20%. But for the 80% of the students or 80% of the syllabus cannot be mugged up and reproduced, right? So you have to start working it out each and every basic steps and basic problems. So some concepts or some subjects need to be worked out instead of studying, right? So mathematics and physics are some types of subjects where you need to work it out. So the worked out subjects also should not be concentrated in the last minute, since it will lead you to negative impact instead of positive impact, and at the end of the examination you will feel like I don't know anything, right? So if you start like solving a problem or solving some physics problems, a mechanical problem, if you don't know how to work it out, definitely your confidence level will be zero. So any type of practical implementation problems or mathematical related problems, start at least give some 20 to 30 minutes daily to solve each and every problem daily, right? And so first step, as I told, prepare for your in-books, prepare your in-books such that you can revise it at the end. And secondly, prepare your mathematical oriented problems each and every day. And next one is doubt clearance. This is foremost important for those who aim to score centum and higher marks. So all the students will not be capable of understanding 100% of their subjects. Some students have the mentality or the ability to understand 70%, some students will understand 80%, some students only 50%, right? So what you have to do is, at the end of the week, every weekend, you have to just note down the topics which you have doubt and which you cannot understand even after the professor or teacher has taught you and you have revised, you couldn't able to get up, right? So you should note down each and every topic which is not known to you, which is not understood by you. And during the free hours of the lecturer, or you can approach your friends also, you can create a WhatsApp group with your close friends such that the topic which is not understood by you may be understood by your friend, and the topic which is understood by your friend, which is not understood by your friend, may be understood by you, right? So you can share the lecture between you two, okay? And at the end of the day, which is very difficult, the topic which is very difficult, you can request the teacher to take it again, so that the teacher will be very much interested in taking, as he or she wants the students to score good marks. Okay, so prepare these steps. And one more thing, I can see the students during the examination, they will not be sleeping and their eyes will be very red, right? Because they for all the whole semester or all full year, they'll be keep on playing or they'll be keep on wasting their time. But when it comes to exam, they will burn the midnight lamp. But that doesn't work out. Maybe for 30 to 40%, but for the remaining 60%, you won't be able to keep in mind all the theories or all the formulas. Definitely it will get confused. So during the examination time, see to that you are having minimum of 6 hours of sleep, 6 to 8 hours of sleep, so that throughout the year or throughout the semester, whatever you have read, you are going to reproduce for 2.5 hours or 3 hours. So your mind must be very stable such that it can answer whatever questions the question paper is asked, your teacher has asked. So see to that you are having a very clear mind, very stable mind, such that you are having a very good night's sleep, so that you can answer whatever the question paper is. Okay, and meditate before going to the exam. Meditation in the sense, it's not like that you need to, it's up to you. You are going to pray, or you are going to sit and do something. It's like you are keeping your mind calm at least 15 minutes before your examination, such that you don't open any of the books or you don't recollect anything new year. And at the day of the examinations, please don't study anything new. Whatever you have studied, just try to recollect it. Okay? And after writing the examination, like when the question paper comes, first try to attempt the questions which are well known to you. Because the first 2 pages, you should not have any strikeout answer, or you should, your answers must be very clear, very legible, and it must continue throughout. The questions which are doubtful to you, kindly answer at the end. And some students have the a practice of answering like section A one question, section B another question, section C another question. Don't do like that. Take any one sections. It's up to you whether you are taking section D first or section A first. Try to attend all the questions of a particular section, then move on to the next section. Because when the examiner is correcting your paper, she or he will get irritated when you keep on changing the sections, right? Because they have to give the marks for that particular section. They, each and every question they have to see whether this question comes under section D, this question comes under section A. So if you are making the examiner very easier, definitely you will get the marks in more better manner. So see to that, and don't use more multicolor pens. It will not create a very good impact. Maybe two color pens is okay, blue and black, black for heading and blue for other writing. Even a single color pen is okay, but don't make the paper more colorful, because it must be informative than colorful. And try to draw the diagrams in pencil instead of pen, because when you come to college, all the logic diagrams the students used to draw only in pen, because they won't take the pencil, they are not used to the pencil. So don't do like that. A little bit of sincerity they will see when you use your pencil. And one more thing is, getting 80 is very easier for everyone. If I am confident in all the 5 units, or I am confident in all the 4 units, getting 80% is more easier. But how to get 95 plus? So your paper must be in such a way, you must think out of the box. It must be very unique. So very unique in the way you must know how to present. So reading is just 60%. 40% is presentation. It's not that how much you know, how well you present. Some students reads everything, but when it comes to the question paper, without reading the questions correctly, they will be writing whatever they know. This really creates a negative impact on you, because the examiner who is correcting your paper, they should know only what they have asked. They will not be giving like whatever you know you write, they will not be giving any extra marks for you. So be very confident in that, like what question they have asked and what answer I am supposed to write. And also the question number. Many students, instead of 5, they will be writing as 4, instead of 3, they will be writing as 2. According to the chief examiner, if the question number is wrong, even the content is correct, you are supposed to give 0. So be very careful. Give at least 15 minutes, keep at least 15 minutes time for checking your question numbers and questions and section numbers. Okay, because that is more important, because whatever you have written for 2.5 hours or 2 hours 15 minutes, you must score the marks for that. Okay, so keep these tips in mind, and after writing the examination, please don't discuss. If suppose you are having next examination in the next day or in 2 or 3 days, please don't discuss about the examination. You can discuss after you complete all the papers. Okay, because that might lose your confidence for the next examination. So the best formula for preparing for the examination is hard work and smart work. So if you are having hard work along with smart work, definitely the success is yours. So all the best students, wishing you all success for your future examinations. This is Dr. Deepalakshmi signing off in Learn to Infinity YouTube channel.